following program is rated G. It is suitable for all audiences.
I am Bormeo Israel Jededick.
I'm Charlie Jubero Aquino.
I'm Jerome de la Cruz.
I'm King Andrew Rolantay. I'm Justin D. Greenaves.
I'm Mark Anthony Arena.
I'm Alejandra Nicole P. Asimor.
The study we conducted is entitled The Effects of Stress to the Social Behavior of the Grade 12 STEM Students. And here is the research overview. Stress is a major problem that students encounter and might affect majority of their performances in school and the way they communicate with others. Stress is a normal part of life. It is usually adopted in the environment, body, and thoughts of a person. According to Charbonneau 2010, stressors may lead to psychological symptoms such as depression and anxiety. Everyone is exposed in distress at some time in their lives. That uncomfortable situation that affects the sense of a well-being and quality of life. The effects of stress towards the social behavior of the students may appear to be negative. Stress may affect the physical, mental, and the social health that could lead to inattention, and that could be the reason why students fail.
One part of the research paper is the statement of the problem. The following questions should be answered. First, what is the profile of the respondents in terms of age and sex? Second, what is stress level of respondents? Third, what is the social behavior of the respondents?
Another part of the research is the scope and definition of the study. This study focused on how stress affects the social behavior of the grade 12 STEM students. The researchers gathered data in Philippine University of Pangasinan, Arellano State, Dagupan City in year 2019. Each of the respondents were given the same questionnaire to answer. The study were extracted in books, articles, other dissertation from the internet, and libraries. The study covers the effects of stress and how does it affect the social behavior of the students. The respondents to this study are the grade 12 STEM students.
Another part of the background of the study is the motivation in pursuing the research study. First, we found it interesting. Second motive is we want to enlighten ourselves on how the stress affects the social behavior of the students. Lastly, we want to share our ideas so that the future generation.
Another part is the significance of the study. The outcome of the study is beneficial to various sectors. These will serve as a guide to provide them more knowledge about the effects of stress to the students of their social behavior. First is for the economy. This study shall benefit the economy by giving them more knowledge on how to deal with the major economic stress and on how to the proper communication with other people in an economy. This result of the study shall be beneficial to the teachers, and for this study, it shall help them to guide the students for their performance. 6 is for the parents. The result of this study shall benefit the parents of the students that make everyone have enough knowledge, knowing the causes of their child's status on their social behavior. 7 is for the students. This may serve as an eye-opener to those students that are stressed and to know some of the disadvantage of stress to their social behavior. 8 is for the researchers. This study shall be beneficial to the researchers, and through this study, may everyone may be able to help and share something to guide the readers into the right path. Lastly is for the future researchers. This study shall guide the future researchers on the ongoing research.
The next chapter is Chapter 2, the review of related literature and studies. According to REAL 2012, stress experiences among graduating students of Isabela State University, San Mateo Campus, Philippines. According to the study of Nanette et al. 2017 entitled Conceptions of Students and Traits on Behavior Modification Program, Create, a story of one public school in the Philippines. According to the study of Mazo 2015, Causes, Effects of Stress and the Coping Mechanism of the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Students in a Philippine University. According to the study of Maidan et al. 2016 entitled Review of a Study Related to the Social, Emotional, and the Behavioral Adjustment of Siblings of Individuals with Autism Spectrum Disorder. According to the link shown, year 2018, Neighborhood Effects of Social Behavior, the case of irrigated and rain-fed farmers in Bohol, Philippines. According to the study of Lee et al. 2013, entitled Understanding the Behavior of Filipino Twitter Users During Disaster.
regarding the effects of stress in the social behavior.
Next, the limitation of the study. The limitation of the study shall involve on the effect of stress on the social behavior and how it shall affect everyone. In this study, the researchers encountered weaknesses such as there are a lot of students who can be respondents in this same study. Solution to this study.
As a solution, a simple random sampling is used in this study. It is a non-zero probability of being selected, and it helps produce representative samples.
The next part of our research is how the study contribute to society and environment. First, this study will serve as a guide for teachers and parents on how they take action to their students or
was 3.80, which a transmitted description of highest level stress. This part of the summary is social behavior of the respondents. The computed average rating mean for the social behavior of the respondents was 3.30, which has transmitted description of moderate, desirable in dealing and communicating with other people. The last part of the summary is correlation between the effects of stress and social behavior of the respondents. The computed value correlation coefficient was R is equal to 0.248, therefore the null hypothesis was rejected.
Females are more prone to stress since males are known to be more experimental during adolescence. They choose to hang out outside with their friends rather than to study, and most of them wait until the deadline is near before they go to their works, and that puts a lot of pressure that's the time where they become stressed. Everyone can experience stress, especially distance students. Everyone's known that distance students track game in mathematics and a lot of problems which involves complex topic that require deep understanding and hard work that leads the students experience high level of stress that can interfere with their ability to learn and communicate with others, as well as to live to grow physical and mental health.
Teachers must guide the students to share problems and communicate. It is important to know and how to make communication with those people who are suffering from stress. Students should encourage and console others in experiencing the symptoms of being stressed so that they can be aware of their solution. That way, it will lessen the stress issue. The researchers recommend and validate the study to have more new findings, discoveries, and evidences.
The motivation of our research is to help the society, particularly the students who are experiencing stress. This study could lead a big help for them to be aware of the different stressors and on the proper handling of our communication with others, even if we are stressed. One motive of this is to discover emotions which provoke to human behavior.
The scope of the study is focused on the effects of stress to the social behavior of the grade 12 STEM students. The study covered the effect of stress and how does it affect the social behavior of the students. The limitation of the study shall evolve on the effects of stress to the social behavior and how it shall affect everyone. In this study, the researchers encountered weaknesses such as there are a lot of students who can be respondents in the said study. Research questions are important because it gives us support by the means of having the opinions of our respondents about the certain topic. And also, it gives us gaps and differences of the other study. Internet and survey. These two sources help us gather data and information about our study. Also, the sources became evidence for us to prove our research study. our respondents are from grade 12 STEM 3A, we made use of the Slovin's formula in order to determine the number of 47 respondents from the chosen section. The sampling method that we use is random sampling, and under it, we conduct the fishbowl sampling. The measurement instrument is the researchers made a letter for the approval to conduct the study at the FINMA University of Pangasinan, Arellano Street, Dagupan City. The study was then conducted for 5 months with 47 grade 12 STEM 3 students as the respondents. In our research, we found out that female students are more prone to stress than male students, because male students are known to be more experimental than female. According to stress level of the respondents, a lot of them are experiencing high level of stress, and for their social behavior, are moderately experiencing hardships communicating and dealing with other people. If I would go back to the start of our research, I would advise to have at least one section from 2 different strands to conduct more surveys, so that we can see not just the relationship between the stress and social behavior, but also we can see the difference between the 2 sections in leveling stress. In research design, the researchers selected the descriptive correlation design. The study conducted in FINMA University of Pangasinan, Arellano Street, Dagupan City. We gathered data through investigating the grade 12 STEM 03A students who are involved to know the effects of stress on the social behavior. The researcher determined the number of the respondents through the use of the Slovin's formula. In data gathering instrument, the researchers made a letter for the approval to conduct the study. The instrument used to gather data from the respondents was Likert scale. Lastly, the data gathered by the researcher were carefully tallied, analyzed, and interpreted using statistical to discover the effects of stress on the social behavior of the respondents.
Nothing really. If I were about to conduct the same study at the same place and same respondents, the result will be the same. But if I conduct the same study at different place, the respondents will be different and the result will be not the same as the first study. The results, it may be similar to other research, but our work contains distinctive findings and can help the people who are suffering from stress and teach them how to manage and cure this illness.
Based on our findings, we recommend that both government and schools must conduct a symposium in regards on what causes stress and how to cope up with it. The school principal and faculty members should talk to the parents and conduct meetings about their child who is experiencing stress and help them deal with it. We also recommend the future researchers to continue and validate the study in another setting to justify the findings of the study for the future generations. Research questions are important because it gives us support by the means of having the opinions of our respondents about the certain topic, and also It gives us gaps and differences of the other study.
The importance of our study is it gives enough information to people, particularly the students who are exposed to this. This research shall serve as a guide for the ones who are experiencing stress, and it shall give knowledge on stress and social behavior relationship. It will also help the overall improvement of an individual.
The strongest part of our study is the title itself. We all know that all students has a hectic schedules and a little bit of time for themselves to communicate with other people. So we use simple random sample wherein every student can be our respondents. And also, the strongest part is the chapter 4 because it all includes all the findings of our research. The weakest part of our study is the way we gather informations from the respondent in the chosen sections using survey.